Travis for him to
Look
test.
out, look out, look out!
Oh, here we go.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. Oh, I'm nervous. I just peed on myself. I just peed on myself.
Pending.
Tyler, we're on the same team, man. Stop being so mad with me.
He forgot to refill his AOL connection.
No, I don't have my camera on.
Oh, we missed the thing where Andrew was gonna show off. I didn't know that
paid off. Who's it? Wait, we have a guest. Who is it? We don't even know who it is yet.
You didn't let me read my memo.
Oh, hey, baby.
Yeah, where's your
He must
payoff?
ask you a question.
You didn't let me read my memo.
Tyler.
Yeah, I want to hear that.
Let's go.
Wait, oh my god, we have 7 now?
Oh, I'm telling you. That might be Kevin Ross. Oh shit. Kevin Ross and Travis in the same chat. This is my head's gonna explode.
Jonathan Patrick in the build. Why can't I see your faces?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Because they ugly, bro.
My battery's at 10%, so I'm not on video.
You should get a better alternator, like a singer.
Hey, you might have to kick some of these loud mother. You might have to kick Hank and McSexy.
Because I have the best joke. Get the fuck out of here.
We gotta hear some of these other.
My comments had way more likes than yours. Your jokes suck.
Why can't we see these other guys?
I know, I'm getting
because I don't have a camera on my PC. I only got one on my laptop.
Because they can't afford it because their battery sales died.
Oh Jesus!
Wait, hold on. We haven't had stock in over 10 months. K2 ran out. It's really weird that K2 runs out.
Do you want to compare PayPal accounts right now?
Yeah,
really nice microphone.
Like, yeah. How many?
Yes.
Hold on. How
Yes,
many units do you have out? How many units do you have out?
Listen, hang on. All right. So, who actually do we have in this spicy mofo right
Jonathan Patrick and Travis Young.
We had out.
now? Okay, all right. Because honestly,
They got two really serious people because that's how they pay their bills.
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
these
it
are
is true.
professionals. Listen, everyone here before is like side hustle.
What do you
do
like
for knowledgeable side hustle people? But these are like professionals.
I don't make any money off of any.
Also, yes, that's true.
Wait, don't everybody talk over everybody. Don't talk over everybody.
I'm sorry, Brad. Brad doesn't make any money. He just okay. My bad, Brad.
Me and Fade are absolutely paid, so don't count us on any of that.
100% paid by
right here.
Well, you can see it right
Uncle
there.
Brad.
Yeah, I definitely paid everyone. Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
listen.
Wait, slow down.
Let me talk. Let me talk for just a second.
Batteries and alternators for a living.
Let me talk for just a second. Let me talk for just a second.
Fuck you, Hank.
All right. Hank, I love Hank. I have known Hank over a decade, honestly. I've known Hank a long time, and he's a troll, but he's smarter than he will let you think. He's also a loud mofo. He's done a lot. He's tested a lot. He's not scared to tear some shit up. I love me some Hank. Okay, but he does not do this professionally. He does not do this
At no point in time do I ever say that Hank is not the shit.
No, listen.
I've constantly said that.
Okay, listen.
Yeah, right.
Listen.
Fuck Hank. Get out of here.
I've known Hank long enough. Fuck Hank.
Now that I'm done talking up Hank. I just want to thank the two call-in guests right now for donating to prizes to the $150 SPL challenge. We are definitely getting those prizes out, John. You guys more than generous. And I sincerely appreciate it, and the competitors do too.
Shut the fuck up.
And that's my soapbox. Okay, we gotta let one of these guys talk. Somebody start and give us our.
My turn. Okay. So like what I was trying to say in the comments before, CMAX is really good at a couple of things. When you have LTO, you have a more broad. At least for a 12-volt electronics, because that's what we are dealing with. We are dealing with 12-volt electronics. We're not dealing with 14-volt and 16-volt electronics. 90% of more than 90% of the application that we sell product to is for 12-volt electronics. I mean, Hank was talking about like our battery sales suck. I don't just sell batteries for car audio. I'm actually selling them more for like solar and RV than anything. I have guys buying 15, 20 batteries at a time. Again,
I think you missed the troll of the
electronics that we're dealing with. No, what I'm saying is this is 12. No, what you keep missing is that you keep talking about I don't want to see below 15 volts. Most people don't even charge at 15 volts, and they don't want to have to mess with their car to the point where they have to charge at 15 volts. And Taylor was trying to say that for like an hour, and you just
and then I said I don't sell them. For
How come all your alternators are set to
I don't know if it's your mic is
14.8?
so loud or you're just really, really loud. But like, you gotta simmer down, buddy. Simmer down.
Because my mic is awesome.
I couldn't hear what you said.
Because my mic sucks, I guess.
Yes, it must.
Is that Patrick talking?
Yes.
Yeah, you can't even.
How come all your alts are set to charge
all the time?
14.8 then if they're internally regulated?
I can't hear what you're saying. What?
How come all of your alts are set to charge at 14.8 if they are internally regulated then?
Because that's safe for AGM battery.
But if that's not what we're application based off of, then why are you charging at almost?
Which application are you talking about?
12 volt electronics is 14.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 12 volt is
14.8. You're trying to like. You're trying to like rebuttal, and it makes no sense.
No,
This is what you guys have been doing.
What we're saying is we don't sell them for that. That's what we're saying. Like, well, me. I don't know about him.
I sell alternators to hundreds of people a day, and none of them ask me for 16 volts. Until you guys tell people, oh, we want to charge at 16 volts, even though the battery is safer at 15.6 nominal. You don't even know where your battery is safe at.
And here's the thing,
you're shipping them in like 1/4-inch wood cases that popped at slam all day long. Like everyone was watching them all pop at slam. Everyone. Like Dylan was talking about it. Hunter was talking about it.
Those aren't meant to be ran in those cases.
Like,
and I went around talking to people running CMAX and like, why is this not cased? You know, I'll help you out. Here's my information.
They don't know because they don't know.
Because you don't tell anyone. You're the company. You're the guy selling it to them, and you're not telling them how to make it. Like,
and here I'm the DIY guy.
I don't sell someone a battery and then my case explodes. That's not. It doesn't happen. Like that's. I don't understand how you can sell a battery. Your case pops and you go, oh no, it was for shipping only.
It was
for
that's
shipping. Just okay. You have no liability whatsoever. That's just unacceptable.
Just to clarify, you're anti CMAX. What are you pro?
I'm absolutely not anti CMAX. I'm anti not knowing what the hell you're doing and selling a battery.
Sure. I'm pro that too.
I sell kits I sell cases for CMAX. I sell.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just started.
Guess what they don't do? They don't explode.
Nobody knew CMAX needed compressed until we started telling them it needed compressed. Like,
okay.
Right.
Okay, so this
nobody
anybody
knew
the guys that are making money off of it.
They didn't know there's
fail, but your case fails. That's a problem.
Well,
okay,
they can get caught.
How about we figure this?
Wait, slow
Let's
down.
figure this.
To short out their battery.
No. How about this? How many is it of that we sold versus what other people bought from Tim Gentry and everybody else?
Well, I'm going to use your answer.
No, don't go around it.
You're supposed to be like the guy to be helping people out. You and Andrew, and you guys.
We don't
help
try to
anyone
help people
clearly
out.
because all these people are having problems. You don't see anyone having a problem with Yinlong when they go on Brad's page or they go on our page. Because I'm glad. I don't care if you buy a battery from me. I'll still help you. That's your problem. You're supposed to be like this pillar of the community, right? Like you're the super loud dude.
Really.
No,
I
no,
totally
I gotta
You don't
disagree
know
with
me
you
very
right
well.
there. I gotta
That was
disagree
never
with you.
the
You don't know me very well.
Hank has never, ever, literally ever claimed to be a role model or a pillar. He is Hank.
I literally-
and that's what he does.
And like
it doesn't matter. It's just like anyone else. It's just like anyone else that people know. They're going to look to you for advice and look at what you're doing.
That is
They're
true.
watching
That
you
is
not
true.
Use a case. They're watching you
you're-
not use
you're a
a case.
known
They're going to copy
personality.
what you're doing because they think it's the right thing to do.
Right.
Well, I don't have a case on my
And-
CMAX.
Well, once you did start selling in
You
them,
missed my
then
entire
you.
point because that's exactly what I just said.
Yeah.
I just said you don't have a case on your CMAX. Now
It's
everyone
fair.
else that's building a CMAX is going, I don't have to run a case. There's
Well,
nothing to worry about.
that's
And they're cycling their battery
a
down to
their
low
problem more
13s,
than a my problem.
bringing it back up with hundreds of amps of current and wondering why their batteries look like a freaking accordion.
All right. Okay.
It's
All
like
right.
they're yodeling in the mountains right now, playing the accordion. Like
I'm not a
this
do-it-yourself
is
guy.
what happened to everyone at like.
I'm just saying.
I didn't get any messages about batteries that I sold failing.
I haven't either. So I
know what you're
don't.
talking about.
I have no idea what like.
Like what? Where did
It's
I
'cause-
ever say that it's batteries that you sold? It's batteries
You
that
just
people
said
are
that they
ma-
were
Wait,
popping
doesn't
at flame.
matter.
Okay, so
You just said they were
people
popping
can
at flame.
copy. People can flat out copy what I make, right? And guess what doesn't happen? It will not explode. People
Cool.
not flat
Then
out
they
copy
wouldn't
what
be
you say,
loud.
My problem.
And guess what
Awesome.
happens? It explodes.
But how many?
I don't care. Like, I
I
physically
guess that's what I don't get.
care.
Is like that's what you see. That's not the problem. You guys are making money off of customers, right?
I am not making shit because I stopped doing
You
it a long
did.
time ago.
You did.
You did.
Okay. At one point in time,
Yeah, don't do
you
that.
guys
But all
make money
those
off of
aren't the
people,
problem.
and Andrew continues
Those
to make money
people-
off of people. Yet you guys continue to say not running a
Those
case is
people
fine,
are
running
not
a
our
case is
problems.
fine, as
The
your
people
cases
we
are
sell
popping
it.
left and right.
The people that we sell stuff to is our problem. The people that buy cells from Tim Gentry or anyone else is not our problem. They can buy them from
That's
you.
not true
I
at
don't
all.
give a shit.
That's not even
No.
remotely true.
So you're
If
saying I
someone
should
buys a
warranty
Yinlong thing
somebody else's?
And they ask me a question how to put it together, I'm not going to be
You're-
not my problem.
So what you're telling me is I don't warranty problem batteries that I've had.
I had to deal with a lot of them train cells y'all sold. They'll show up. Oh, every now and then.
Oh,
And this is what I'm saying. Like they sell.
I mean,
they sell
I
stuff.
have to deal with every one of those
They
customers
sell
because they
stuff.
think they have a
They
JY.
give people
you
advice.
want to know why you have a problem with that? Because all you sold was fucking JY cells. Straight
Oh.
from JY.
So it's kind of
Don't
like the
even-
problem you have
don't
right
even-
now.
No,
Like
I
your
don't have
junkyard
that
stuff.
problem.
What do you mean?
You
You
sold
bitched
two
about
bags,
Tim.
and
You
now
bitched about
everybody
Tim
thinks-
as soon as Tim started selling them. You freaked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was not happy that he sold
Of
them.
course you were.
We were
Why
supposed
would
to
I
have,
be
like, this
happy?
closing argument thing. That's all we were supposed to have, and it turns into.
Well, no, it's a to and from, right? Is it not? Yeah, sure. I wasn't happy that Tim sold them because I was selling the current
Okay.
things.
All right. Hang on. Let me moderate.
So
Hang
you're
on.
trying.
This is what we're
to-
doing.
You're trying to get mad at
No.
me for doing.
Stand by.
what
I'm
you
not
did
mad at
before
you. I'm
Stand
not
by,
mad at you.
Travis and Jonathan. You guys, hang on.
You're mad because your sales fucking suck. I'm
No,
sorry.
I haven't
No,
had sales
listen.
to sell.
Hey,
Yeah,
if your
that's
sales are so
why your
good,
sales
why
bad.
do you have to switch?
No,
to
I
sales?
don't because I don't sell fucking batteries.
Right.
I have a
That's
real
right.
fucking job. My real job pays my goddamn bills. So I don't
Easy,
give a
easy.
shit about your fucking job that keeps your livelihood. I'm just
Loud
saying.
noises.
I've always been this way, and I will always be this way, and I will not change the way I am. Fuck you. I'm just saying.
I
You
mean,
bitch
yeah.
about no. Fuck
That's
off.
why you're not
No,
gonna fucking
shut the
sell
fuck
very
up.
many batteries.
No, because I don't sell batteries. I told you. I stopped like 2 months ago.
Oh, 2
But-
months. 2 months.
2
The
months
company
ago.
lasted 8 months.
I mean, you can say whatever you want, but your sales fucking suck because you're selling this 80 fucking amp hour
What are you
battery.
talking
for
about?
$2,000. Shut
We
the
have
fuck
people
up.
that
No.
want to buy batteries right now.
Yeah, but you don't have cells. You know why? Because you don't have the fucking capability.
What? We're buying new product and developing new product.
is
The
NMC.
cells
It
aren't
only-
there to buy.
It only took you a fucking year.
Well, yeah.
Are you
think
trying
we
to
need
get
to
a
buy-
loan?
we
Are you
want
trying
to
to get
make
a
sure
loan?
that we bring.
Are
No,
you
we want to
trying
make
to-
sure we
no.
bring out
He
the
put his
right
kids to
product.
bed. I think it's
You know what's
past his
funny?
bedtime.
You know what's funny about this whole ordeal is, right? The chemistry that we were using in
Yeah.
CMAX, right?
So
You're like,
that's what
oh,
I'm gonna release.
no,
You
shut
know
the
that
fuck
that's what
up.
I'm gonna
No,
release.
shut the fuck up right now. All right. So you were
You
saying
didn't know
No,
the chemistry of the damn cell when I told you I don't think those are safe. I said, "What are those?" You go,
I'm
I
not
don't
even
know.
saying that.
You
I'm
said,
not
"I
even
don't know
saying
what they
that
are,"
right now.
and I said, "Man, I probably
No.
wouldn't use those.
If they
I
were
would
so
put some
unsafe,
caution
then
to the
why are you
wind."
selling them now?
You didn't know what. I'm not selling them. Who's
You're selling
them?
NMC batteries. Your prototypes are NMC,
Who?
were they not?
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
That's
There's
what
a
you
big
said they
difference
were.
between a prototype, B. I didn't.
why'd you
You couldn't tell me
prototype
what they
NMC?
were. You
Why'd
didn't.
you
You
prototype
couldn't tell
NMC?
me it was NMC. I
We
didn't
knew
know
was
what
NMC
it
the
was.
whole time.
No, you didn't. I asked
Yes,
Hank,
you did.
and Hank said, "I don't know what it is."
I knew what it was. It was NMC.
Oh,
It's always
so
been
maybe
NMC.
this was before you stepped into the equation. I don't
No,
know.
I've been
No,
in the
that's
equation
not-
since the beginning.
What I'm talking about, what he's talking about, is completely different. No, what
Okay.
I'm talking about was like the new chemistry that you were talking about, your prototypes that you just
Yeah,
made.
it's, yeah, it isn't an
They're the
MC.
same thing. It's the same
Hold on,
thing.
hold on. What is
What?
your
No,
NMC?
no,
What is
stop.
your NMC? There's more
Why
than
are
one
you
kind of
stopping?
NMC.
What the
It's
fuck
not-
is NMC?
It's the
It's,
thing that's in the
Nickel,
Manganese,
manganese,
cobalt, nickel
Tycho
oxide.
RC Bandit.
So,
No,
what's
I
your
mean,
NMC?
McShane fucked it up earlier. Travis, what is NMC?
Lithium, nickel, manganese.
You said the
cobalt,
whole
oxide.
the
Yes.
metal part of it. It makes it so bad.
Element 115.
What is
the
it?
metal part of it.
That's exactly how you basically
Oh.
worded it.
What is
Oh,
it?
technically a metal.
No, yeah, lithium's a metal.
The element.
Yes.
Lithium's a metal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
you're
I
like,
mean, I don't know what you're saying. I've never said metal in batteries
No,
is
you
bad.
said that NMC was not safe whenever we started using NMC, and then you come out with prototypes.
So
that are NMC.
have you looked at any early NMC stuff at all? Do you
Why
know
would I-
what
no, I
do you
cared
know what
about
our
what we
do
were
you know what RC car batteries are?
I care. I
I
No,
just
you
said
don't
that.
know. Hold on, you don't know what RC car batteries are.
No,
They're the same
I
chemistry,
don't-
bro.
I don't know what
They're a
this is. I don't know what
different
that is.
mixture of the
I
same
learned
chemistry.
what we were
I'm an
using,
engineer.
and
Okay.
I learned how what we were using was safe or wasn't safe. I
Who
didn't
said
care
that?
about.
Oh,
code
so
change.
you
It
didn't
was
know
relevant.
background research before you actually started like testing and selling a product.
No, I
you didn't really know
I
anything until
researched-
K2 sold
I'm an
you.
engineer.
But you're right. I went to a company, got a spec sheet, and worked with
Which is what you're
engineers
supposed
to
to
come
do.
out with something. Yeah.
And hey, and you know what?
I didn't go to a junkyard. I didn't go to a junkyard, scratch my
Maybe-
head, and go, "Oh, this kind of works."
Actually, I didn't, but that's a good
That's
job.
exactly what you did.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
man.
No.
Where do you? Did you steal one of the cars and like take it apart?
Like I took different cells apart. Yeah, they might have been used, but doesn't mean a junkyard.
Well, they came from a junkyard at some point.
This is so funny.
No, they actually were repurposed batteries that came from a distributor.
But
What?
that doesn't make them bad.
No, I'm not saying it does. I think recycling batteries is fucking great. I think
But
it
you're
is.
so mad
And
because
hold on, no,
you're so mad.
Nobody's mad.
Why am I
except for
mad?
You. You're the only one yelling.
You've
But I have
you've
been
been yelling
listening
this
this
entire
time.
time.
To be fair, it's his Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Mike. To be fair.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I have a really good mic. But
So
It's
so
not good at
have
all.
it's CMAX money
since-
mic.
now since the safety testing been done on CMAX, have I changed my tone on it? Did I
We did
change
safety
my tone
testing before we
completely?
even sold anything, though.
Your safety testing sucked compared to the fucking safety testing that's happened recently because you said it was completely inflammable, and it's not.
It
If
didn't
it
catch
vents,
fire.
all it has to do is vent, and that vapor is flammable, and that's the same
But is
exact
that-
thing with
is that a
LFP.
problem?
That is
Is
the
that a
same.
problem?
How do you think our batteries have blown up?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. If
That's
a
the
problem, then
exact
how come it's
same
The battery
mechanism.
accordion, vents, sparks, bars, poof.
Yep. And hold
But I
on,
still
when they're
haven't
in a
seen that.
case, when they're in a case,
It hasn't
with
happened
screws-
yet, but
If-
it's going to happen.
Whoa,
I guarantee it.
Stop. When they're in a case
Hasn't
with
happened.
screws, they fucking when they bust that case open, they'll catch on one of those screws. Ask me how I know. We've blown a couple of them up. They can light on fire just the same, and that's why I'm mad. Because
But
you
they-
run around selling people that they cannot burn. They can't do this. Well, it took a couple thousand of our batteries to be out for 2 incidents to happen. 2. And that's why I've asked many times, how many batteries do you have out? What's your test bed that you're telling these people
V-
that, hey, our batteries
VGM,
are
VGM
not
or
blowing up.
Ford?
Backup
VGM
so
or
he's an
Ford?
engineer.
You know what I mean?
Hold on, Ford's completely out of the fucking equation because it's in a fucking built-in closure inside the car
With
on
the-
a
Sure.
BMS.
We sold a lot
Okay,
of them in
okay,
the
but
But
you're
forced
enclosure,
induction cooling on it.
Let's-
There's a lot of
Oh,
different
that's
things there.
well. That's the other thing, right? Is that they have, like the manufacturers, they have like, oh my god, I'm drunk.
Battery management system.
Yes, well,
Yes.
cooling and heating and all that shit, right? What is that
Yep.
called? Oh my god, I'm blanking.
He just
Hey,
said
Anyway, they
Temperature
have
regulator.
battery management system, the heating and the cooling and the whole thing, and they have the
But
compression that they gotta have and all that. So let's say that a DIY guy had the perfect compression, and obviously nobody's. Dude, McShane, you're killing me with the Blair Witch Project.
Well, I can't fucking hear
You're
anything anybody's
effing
saying.
where are
killing
your
me.
headphones? Everybody else has been getting picked on for
My phone
headphones. Where the
doesn't
fuck
have
are
an
yours?
iPhone. I can't plug in
Let's-
and charge my phone at the same time.
Let's assume that a DIY guy had perfect compression on and whatever safety measures and balancing on a CMAX. Like what? Like scale to 1 to 10. What is it compared to a JY?
How dangerous is it? How
Yeah.
dangerous is it? They're equal.
Okay.
And if you
Well,
look
there we
up
go.
in any, I don't know, and I'm okay with that. Like, I don't think CMAX is any more dangerous than any other LFP product out there. Now,
Okay.
what's the difference when it vents? It vents hotter. Does it
Okay.
vent hot enough to ignite itself? No, it doesn't.
Okay.
I've ignited enough of them to make that
220
happen.
degrees Celsius.
CMAX we got to 350 with our nail
That's-
penetration tests
well,
at 4.2. You got to be
That's what we
charged.
got
That's a
220.
big difference. A lot of the
We
time
got to
is
220. I
Actually,
think,
that was one of the
2.
Yeah.
bones I had to pick with
So-
Sean earlier because he said his cell was depleted when he
Yeah.
tried to light it.
Yeah, you can't like that. That's a bone. I'm gonna blow one of these
There's no
Yinlong cups
energy.
I have too. Yeah,
There's no energy in it.
yeah. If there's
Right.
no energy in it, then like there's not
We
gonna
had
be a
our cell
reaction.
at 4 volts and punched a hole through it. Nobody gave a shit about that.
That's
No,
the testing we need
LTO
to see. Yeah.
LTO
That's
is
a
100%
2.8 volt lithium
When
cell.
Sean did his test earlier, he had that cell charged above 3 volts.
I
did it? I thought it was like low. He said it was like 2.2 or something.
Yeah, but he
Said
said
No,
it-
that was
2.9.
2.2 after the screw went through it
Yeah.
and after he had tried lighting it on fire.
That's stupid.
He said it was fully charged. I thought.
But he said it's good
It
to
was
4.2.
overcharged.
Yeah.
Not 4.2,
So-
I guess. No, it wouldn't be 4.2.
Yeah,
would
He
it?
tried to light one on fire.
If you
at, like,
can't get the
4.2
cell to
or something
vent,
like that.
if you can't get the cell to vent, then it's safe.
It's safe.
And the LTO really doesn't fucking vent. CMAX is
100%.
fairly hard to get to vent. Absolutely. And as long as you're using a balancer, you shouldn't have a problem with it. You really shouldn't. So, like, I don't have a problem with CMAX at all. If you're gonna ask me what I would choose, with us out not having batteries right now, if I had to throw something in my fucking car, what would I throw in? Charging it 14.4 to 14.8, it'd be Yinlong, and that's because I'm the only fucking guy that's capacity tested all of these.
Sure.
Well,
So
that voltage, Yinlong is way better.
yeah, no, it is. If I charge up to 16, I'm not gonna say that I want to play music at 20C on CMAX. No, I'm gonna stick with what Hank said originally, around 10C, maybe 8, a little bit more. But we're looking at a fairly comparable output out of both of the batteries. You're going to pay a little bit less for the CMAX. You're going to get a little bit more out of it. But I don't see in any way, shape, or form that a daily guy is going to get 3 or 4 times more out of his CMAX amp hour for amp hour than his Yinlong.
Well, okay.
Not
Listen.
the voltage. Voltage,
No.
yeah. It's all
But
voltage.
I personally appreciate your input on the DIY stuff, but how does that compare to yours?
Our new stuff, so like our old stuff, you were seeing anywhere from greens was about 5C at 12 volt, and the black packs was 10C at 12 volts. So you got 800 amps. That's about 9,600
What was
watts.
the difference? What was the difference between those? Were the cells the same, or was it the compression?
Same exact cells, and it didn't actually have anything to do with the compression at that point.
It's the way
Or
they're
to the
connected on
connectors.
series.
Voltage drop across
It's the way the
The
series
connectors,
connections
the
work.
Yeah.
copper on copper.
Yeah, instead of going through that little 14 millimeter stud, we were utilizing the entire 4x8 copper plate to transfer from pack to pack to pack.
It's
Hey,
very
Let
transparent.
me ask you this: did Nathan Munson? Did he like pioneer that, or were y'all working on that?
Yeah, we
'Cause
worked on that very closely with Nathan.
Oh, okay, because
Yeah.
I know he's a crazy person. I didn't know if maybe he did that himself or what.
No, yeah, that like we chatted a lot on all that, and Nathan was definitely key in the development of that. So he came up. I told him that I wanted to compress him. Like I had this idea, and I was like, I don't know how I want to do it. And then he was like, well, send me some cells. So I sent him a bunch of cells, and him and Jim got together, and they came up with the first one that was in that death match.
Yeah.
And then I was like, we can't really make that exactly for everybody, but here's what we're gonna do differently.
Right.
So
Right.
No, like when you came out with your cells, it was like the best thing you could get at that time.
Yeah.
100%.
yeah, they aged. And
100%.
I think
100%.
having a 3-year life was pretty good, but
Yeah,
it definitely was time for us to change. It was.
The technology advancents was huge between
I'll be
then and
honest here.
Brandon
It
Williams,
was
go to bed
kind of
right now.
lucky that we
Was it
ran
the
out.
best? I don't know. There was another battery company out there making lithium.
Well, hold on.
Were they the most
Sure.
popular?
Hold on, though.
I'm
We-
just saying. Was it the best? Look, I'm not hugging nuts. I'm just
We
saying.
We more
Was
than
it the
likely
best?
had the best sales for out of the
Best
emerging
sales,
companies.
100%. Yeah, way better sales. I'm just saying, was it the best sell? I mean, it's kind of like
Well-
the conversation we're having now.
Yeah,
Hold
from a
on.
business
So,
standpoint, it's
in my
not
yeah
expensive.
in my ball of the court here, we have the most out there, and we have a 2-foot by 4-foot warranty shelf. That's it. That's all the cells that have ever died.
I get it. No,
They
I get
are
it.
really good cells. I have the cells
they're
here.
They're
So
abuse resistant.
No,
So that's a
Yep,
big deal.
they are
I
very
get it.
abuse resistant.
A123 is not as an abuse resistant cell, and the
No.
crowd that you talk to, the people that throw shit in and don't really know what the fuck they're doing, needs something that's fairly abuse resistant. That used to be LFP.
Yep.
LTO is probably that now. There are some 3-volt LTOs. We are trying to work on some of those, but so far none of them have like done very well.
They don't have very good output. That's
Yeah,
everything that I've
the output's not there.
So, or they're these little itty bitty companies that they're like, yeah, we can give you guys 1,000 cells a year, and
I
we
love
want gold
I
for
love
them.
all these people that are like just joining the chat. They're like, "Yo, what's up?" People that
Oh,
should have
I
been
don't
here
even see
since
the chat.
beginning.
Like
I know.
Like me, I'm not
I've
partial to any
seen,
brand specifically.
Kyle Rutherford. And,
No,
you know,
like that,
it's-
and that's the thing with me. It's like I know LTO is way more user friendly and way more beneficial
Yep.
for the person that has the most basic alternator setup and you're both set. But for me personally, LTO is pretty much like useless. But that's what I'm saying. Like for me,
Well,
For
And,
you,
For you.
where
For
energy
me.
is stored in the
right?
LTO
That's what I
is
said.
different.
For me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
me.
there's a lot
Yeah.
more capacity in NMC in the 15 volt range than there is for
Right.
LTO. There's jack shit for capacity for LTO in the 15 volt range.
Right.
So, I mean, we hit 91% capacity testing from 14.8. I was fucking shocked. I expected it to be in the 70s, 80s, but I didn't expect it to be 91%. Now, to be fair, that's at a low C rate. So we're talking about a half C there. But still, that's very, very impressive to hit, 91% rated capacity.
I feel like Travis, you're talking super fast because you're talking to people that know what you're talking
I
about, or
understand
you
everything you're
assume
saying.
that.
Oh, have I
people-
lost the chat?
No,
Everybody
I'm just
else?
saying I don't think that the chat and/or people who watch this later are gonna know what the crap you're talking about.
Oh.
So we're gonna have you back on, so we can talk more in depth about this.
So-
you know what I'm saying?
And get
So
a
let's just wrap
I
it
say
up.
next week,
Wrap it up with
Travis,
some thoughts
John,
about
make it.
the DIY lithium in general and how it compares to your product. Like, keep it short and sweet because we have got to get out of here.
So the new products that we have coming out are all more developed than our old products. So we have our own custom tooled housings coming in. We are using a full BMS, but we're not utilizing the output. And the reason we're doing that is because it's only got 20 amp out, 20 amp in. But what that lets us do is kind of use that as an all-in-one for all of our solutions, and it has a balanced charge function, and it lets our customers see the voltage of each cell. So you'll know if your battery is going bad, and then you can send it in or whatever if you ever do have a problem with it. So the big difference is going to be you're going to get more bang for your buck with DIY. You're going to get a more finished product that is ready to drop in through any of the lithium companies. So
Yeah, you're also gonna pay way more.
But that's what you pay
Yeah,
for.
you don't-
You're
you don't-
paying
also-
for
that's
that.
what you pay for.
You,
Yeah,
you're
other
paying
bills
for
to
it to
pay
just
for.
drop in.
Also,
Yep.
finished doesn't always mean safer, right? Because
Yeah.
safer's sometimes
Why
or most of
doesn't
the time
Safer's-
a
safer's always
chemistry
great.
thing. Yeah,
Yep.
I mean,
safer
safer is
application dependent too.
yeah, application. That's
application
right.
dependent also, absolutely. So,
So-
there's room
Right.
for all of these cells. To give you guys an idea, like over 60% of our sales are to dealers, and then we've got the website, and then what we sell to like SPL guys. So like everybody in the whole competitive scene could switch over to a new brand, and we'd be totally okay. Like, it would totally feel it. We're not that big, but we'd be okay. We'd still keep the doors open.
Alright.
We've been able to float for 8 months. So
So what? One last question. I swear to God, one last question, and I'm gonna kick you. You ready? Kicker or DD?
oh,
NPX or DD.
both.
Beat it.
App-
Click him out
application
so he doesn't have
dependent.
to answer. Just hang him up. Hang him up.
Application
He's driving
dependent.
I don't
to a
know which
tunnel,
one's
guys.
which.
Hold on.
Hey, Travis, we appreciate you calling in, man.
Cool.
Invaluable input, and honestly, we got to have you back on, and we'll talk more about this, man.
Sounds good, man.
Alright.
Later, guys.
Appreciate you.
No, that's good. That was very good.
Beat it.
I don't know how to leave.
Not you. I'm talking to Skip. He's like, you hang up.
Am I hanging
No,
up?
you
Am I
hang
hanging
up.
up everything?
No. Jonathan, I'm gonna give
I
him
didn't.
one.
I didn't know who was who. They both said guest.
Yeah,
And they don't have
Jonathan,
a picture.
Last one,
I'm
last
right
one,
here.
bro. Just throw it in there, and I will also
Hey.
give you one shot, like one gut shot at anybody on the panel. And you can cuss them.
Crush Hank with your wallet. Crush Hank with your
Also
wallet.
that. Also crush Hank.
Crush Hank with your PayPal balance.
He's like,
Yeah, so he was talking about how our sales suck. That was pretty mean. Our sales
that
don't
was
suck.
pretty mean.
That was mean. Hank, say you're
And then-
sorry.
Yeah.
No.
Who said their sales suck?
You did.
Oh, I might have. I don't know.
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't care. Yeah.
He was just trying to. He honestly just trying to get under your skin because everybody knows your sales do not suck.
Yeah, your sales are fucking killer,
All right.
dude.
Yeah,
So
they're killer.
just
Whatever.
in conclusion, at least for me, just to give kind of like as unbiased of an opinion as I possibly can, because like I said, we do sell CMAX cases. They
Skip.
are a great sell
What?
for a
Somebody's
moderate
breathing
amount of
so
applications.
heavy.
I think it's Brad.
I'm
It was
sorry,
Brad.
Jonathan.
What is it?
Somebody
Is it, like,
breathing
crackling?
heavy.
No, it's Brad.
My mic way.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, but like I said,
He's getting turned
CMAX
on.
CMAX is great for a moderate amount of applications, right? Like you're good from 14, like they keep saying
14.8.
and up.
Yeah,
The guys who have
100%.
Toyotas and Hondas and Mazdas and Mitsubishis and all these cars that charge naturally at like 14 to 14.3, and especially some Mazdas, if you charge above 14, above what the factory wants it to, the car won't shift right. Like it messes the car up entirely if you bypass the computer. Like it just so LTO is just a better option for those vehicles.
You know
As far
what?
as like SPL, like Hank said, Hank is completely right.
Honestly,
As far
I
as SPL is
couldn't
concerned-
believe you came out with like such a detailed and willing diode trick thread the other day. I was like, what is he doing? Because of the things that you're saying right now.
That's what
I do have a question.
Because it
I do
has
have-
such a here's the problem. So I have all these customers, right, that have had these alternators for 2-3 years. They're all buying these new batteries and building these new batteries, and they're like, damn, I don't want to have to buy a new alternator. But I don't want to make them buy a new alternator because, unlike Hank, I give a shit about my customers. I
Obviously.
actually want them to like. That was my dig.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Hank.
He said
Fuck
I
you.
got one.
Fuck you.
All right, so
Piece of shit.
since I give a shit about my customers, I like to make sure that
Because I don't have
product they
customers.
purchased and they paid hundreds to thousands of dollars for still functions in whatever setup and environment they want. I could easily sell someone in a totally new alternator externally regulated. It'd be so easy to do. I'd say, oh, you have to. You bought this battery. I don't know what to tell you. And then they would either buy it from me or buy it from someone else, right? Right. Instead, I'm offering kits to convert their alternator to externally regulated. I'm making companies like ICA Manufacturing or Fatboy, whatever you want to call it, make a regulator that doesn't suck dick. ICA
Honestly,
ICA did not make that new regulator.
We've only had that blue box for way too long, for real.
No, and that's why I made an external regulator, and I gave it to something. Gave it to another company and said, "Hey, I don't have time to make this. Can you please make this for me?"
Yeah.
And I said, "I don't want them. Sell them to everyone." That's what I did. I mean, I'm not some kind of fucking asshole sitting on my high horse collecting a paycheck. Like, don't get me wrong. We make a lot of money, but it's not I'm so money grubby that I make everyone buy our regulator.
Do you get like $1 from each regulator? Or?
No, I don't make anything. I didn't want.
Oh my God, you're killing me. You and I have got to talk about your monetization. You need an agent. Listen,
Taylor needs a regulator.
All right,
that wasn't the
Jonathan
point.
Better
All I
from
did-
CS
all I
on
did was
there,
something that they
everybody.
already had that worked and made it more durable for the heat, the cycling that CMAX and NMC in general, like Protos and CMAX and all this other stuff, makes the alternator go through. Like, there's nothing I can do. I can't tell people, no, you can't buy this battery because the battery works. It clearly fucking works. Look how loud Hank is. Like, duh.
No.
Oh Jesus!
Hank's so awesome.
No.
Hank is
I have to
wonderful
pee
and
so
awesome.
bad.
Yeah.
I can't even stand you people anymore.
Hey.
Jonathan, listen. If
Yeah.
you had to fight one person in the entire audio community, who would it be? Like, not like if they couldn't fight back, you could just whip their ass. Who would it be?
The not real JP probably.
The not real JP.
All right,
Oh
we
my-
agree on that one. We'll agree on that. We're
I'm
common
wondering-
ground there.
I wonder who that.
I get his game. I do get it. It just doesn't work for me. Like it rubs my back the wrong
I'm
way.
100% with you on that.
Info. All right, we got to kick you. We love you though.
Love you guys. Bye.
Later.
Bye.
Look out, look out, look out.
Oh God, Mayo back in the building.
Hey,
you guys wanna go for like
Dude,
another hour
listen.
or two?
Hashtag Mayo is spicy.
Mayo, hey, you got your turn lab up?
No.
Can you get your turn lab up?
Skippy,
Yeah.
can you handle all these people? I have got to piss.
Burp that shit. Burp your truck. Let's do it.
Wait.
Let's do it. Do it.
There's a sleeping little boy upstairs and a pissed off wife. If I do.
Oh
Yeah, I don't
no,
Yeah, for real.
I get it.
Brad, you got a family?
No, I just have my woman and my 5 cats.
And your 5 cats.
Is it
and my dog.
Your cats
your
or her cats?
2 of them.
Oh, look
are
who
mine.
decides to join
Well,
now. Franklin.
3 of them are mine. 2 of them are hers.
Listen, look, Sean, I'm glad you came back in, man, but we have got to wrap this shit up. We have heard the closing arguments.
I'm gonna put a poll up tomorrow. I'm gonna put a poll up.
I am
tomorrow.
not
Is there a
going to
rebuttal
declare a
section?
winner. I am not going to say my thoughts.
No, you lost,
because
Sean.
I have heard everyone's arguments, including a couple of guest callers. That was amazing. Appreciate those guys calling
Yes,
in.
sir.
We are going to put a poll up tomorrow and see who the big winner is. We'll also put some links up where you guys can get these cells, where you can get accessories
I'm not
to
doing
them.
that. I'm not doing that.
That's
Good luck.
happening.
You gonna
Where
you
are
gonna
you
post
gonna
that to
get?
YouTube?
I would say, where are you gonna get fucking CMAX cells from? Where you
eBay.
gonna post that?
eBay.
Local junkyard.
eBay.com. eBay.com.
Post
They have
that
those on
VPN
eBay
link
still?
up.
Yes. All right. So, why you interrupting my wrap up roll? God damn it! All right, Skippy.
Because I'm looking at all that sweat in your forehead.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Jesus, I'm hungry
Dude,
too.
it's not. It's just salt. When I go to eat, I just do like this, and it falls off. Oh, salty. All right, let's wrap this shit up. Oh, look who finally got some earphones. Jesus, you're fired, man. Beat it. Actually, you know what? Let's just like click people out one at a
I ain't
time.
gonna lie, their logo is sick though. Oh my god.
Oh, look who finally got some earphones. Oh my God! Why did you
Oh
leave the
my
room unlocked? I can't deal with this
I'm
shit.
cutting the hard line. I'm cutting the hard line. Bye.
Cut it.
Everybody, bye.
Beat it.
Later.